Many people have requested a Giga build, and I mean a lot of people, so I'm finally doing it. This is the best Giga build. Pick whatever subspecies you want, it really doesn't matter. We're going to go for standard sense. I just think it's better than the others. The bleed days are definitely over. Bulldoze is where it's at, it's really helpful in PvP. I know Endurant is a commonly used hide, but I just think Resilient is better. So many dinos are bleeders now, especially mods. I just think it's a lot more worth it. Equip both those kicks for the pesky ankle biters. And now put on Charge. Charge is really useful in Apex vs Apex. Sorry, what? Apex? Apex vs Apex combat, and is also useful to reset when being tail ridden. Sorry for the confusion there. We're definitely not popping perks, but what we are doing is equipping Balanced Tail. Equip Pain Inhibitor. It's basically like a mini face tank cool, so it decreases the damage taken by 25% for 20 seconds. So basically you can face tank something for 20 seconds. This is how the final build should look. Feel free to screenshot this and send it to anyone who needs a Giga build. Now I'm going to show you how to use the build, and at the very end of the video I'm going to be dropping some tips, so if you'd like to get better at Giga, keep watching. Instantly I pop my Pain Inhibitor and then do some evasive maneuvers and get right behind him very fast. This is a very good opening to the fight, but we have to remember, when standing still, OG Rex turns very fast, and very quickly he's facing me. Now what I'm doing is abusing the fact that face tank is bugged. I'm biting his face and then trying to move away quick enough to the point where I don't get bit. And he pushes up on me, so I say, okay, you've started moving again, I'm going to get behind you, get a few bites, and then go back to doing the exact same thing. But this guy isn't dumb. He sees what I'm doing and just understands that if he misses a bite, he can also turn and not get hit. So it's time to change it up. I hit him with a bulldoze, which now I think about it is actually quite a bad play, because I hit him right behind me. But like I said about Charge, it's easy to just completely reset out the fight and go again. Now I'm behind him and he's pretty much dead actually. I think this is a very good fight from me. Now before you comment it, I am very aware that the stats on this server have slightly been changed. It's nothing big, it's just the fact that Spino's claws on this server still do bleed. You know, it's something that isn't really going to affect this fight, but I think it was worth mentioning. Now as I said earlier, Pain Inhibitor is basically a mini face tank. Ever since I've had it on, I've been practically face tanking this Spino, and I know right now I have a health lead. But the buff cool runs out and I tried to change it up. I hit him with another bulldoze, but then I just realised there's no point. You know, I've already got such a massive health lead, why am I trying to? I hit him with another one just because, and then I just go back to fighting. I'm not trying to do anything fancy, a very basic tail ride here, and I can see death scars on him already. I know if I just face tank him here, he's gonna die. And yeah, that's exactly what happens. I wanted to include this fight to show how much of a difference the PT Rex nerf has made. He goes in for a bone break, which is terrible now because he now has a 4-second bite cooldown. I'm face tanking him, I land about 3 bites completely for free, and then he goes in for another bone break. I launch him away with bulldoze and I'm able to get behind him now. He starts to face tank me again. For some reason, you know, with all due respect to this guy, he does a very bad play. He bone breaks me again, which gives him another cooldown. You know, he precise movements away, which is, fair play for that. You did well. And then I tried to hit him with a bulldoze, but it does no knockback. I don't really understand why, but that doesn't matter. He's already dead. You see his scars. It's over. GG, bro. Okay, these are very simple tips. Buff cool timing literally just means there's 2 seconds after your buff cool where you can't bite or do anything, so be mindful. The next one is knowing your stats. Ignoring abilities, you can't face tank a Rex. You might be able to face tank a base Spino, but I don't know. There's very different Spino builds, so be careful doing that. And the next one is bulldoze usage. I see a lot of people spamming bulldoze and I don't think that's the way to go. Bulldoze is good, it does a lot of damage, more than your bite, but it also leaves you vulnerable. Be careful with it, but also don't be afraid to use it. It's very useful in PvP. With that being said, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider subscribing if you found this helpful.